Yo, welcome back to the neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, make sure you go back to the very beginning. Watch Welcome to the Neighborhood if you want to know a little bit about the channel, about me, about what the fuck I'm doing and why the fuck I'm doing it. Go back to a little thing about hope. There's part one and part two. Make sure you catch part one. All right, I had to hop back on here real quick because I had a conversation with my sister, and my sister she said something to me, and it tensed me up. I literally just had a conversation with how sometimes when people real with you, like I was real with my mom and it made her feel away, and my sister was real with me and it made me feel away. Um, but simply because I had this conversation with you guys, I had to check myself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. So I checked myself, and yo, listen, I told her, I was talking about my mom, whatever, and she was just like, "Well, you just like that," and I was like what? And she was like, "You just like mom," and I was like, "You know what? I am." Well, I was, um, but I've grown. I've like even since me and my sister ain't really talked since, and almost over a year. So like she don't know me no more either. And that's just the reality of the situation. But in our separation, I didn't been through so much to where like I had to change. I had to grow because I couldn't I wouldn't went insane had I remained the same me, Jay-Z voice. And so I had to change, and in the things that I changed about, I was like my mom in a sense, not and ever since, and there's nothing wrong with being my mom. I love my mom, but I did have some of her attributes that I picked them up from her because I lived around her, and what she don't understand is she in survival. I'll look at that in a minute. But she's still in survival mode. Like I talked about, going after like realizing you came out the storm, and she ain't realized she's still in. She thinks she's still in the storm, and it's nothing I can do to make her realize she not in a storm until she realized she in a storm. You know what I'm saying? And that hurt for me because I hate to watch her like that. But I picked up her mentality because she raised me, and so I ain't perfect. I'm human. But one of the things I got to do, realizing that, I was her. I have been her. But when I realized that, I had to take a step back and say, you know what? I have been being her. And I'm here to say, you got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself for being toxic and not knowing that's what you were doing. Sometimes that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. I've been toxic too. I tell you all the time. So, like, in that moment today, I forgive myself. And forgiving yourself ain't easy. Forgiving yourself is uncomfortable because it's like, do I really deserve to be forgiven? And that's probably why I put myself in a lot of the situations I've been in, is because I feel like I didn't deserve to be treated well. So, yeah, I've been toxic not only to other people, but I've been toxic to myself. And it hurt when somebody else point that out. But it's the truth. And the biggest thing you could do, the first part of any healing, and I've healed through so many different things. But as you heal, you, like I said, y'all, I told y'all a couple weeks ago, you go in your spiritual closet and be like, oh, bitch, I ain't even know I needed to heal from that. And so as you go through your healing process, you figure out things that you haven't even healed from, things you didn't even know you needed to heal from. You feel me? And so that's something that I need to, go back, and I need to go and really tussle with and talk with it and see how it's affected me and how it hasn't affected me. But it all else, forgive myself. And even if I did know, and if I decide right now in this moment to change it. So I'm changing it. And I might not start it. It ain't gonna happen overnight. My ex told me that he say, healing don't help overnight. And he always told me, he was like, you say, I need help and you need help too. And that's real. If we in any relationship, our partner is a reflection of us. So I do need to heal. I do have more healing to do. But that's real. So I just wanted to tell you guys, forgive yourself. Whatever it is, whatever bad you did, whatever you did to hurt somebody, whatever it did, whatever toxicity that you held that you didn't know you held, or you did know and you just want to decide to change today, it's okay to change today. Right now in this moment, and don't let nobody outside of you. If anybody want to take you back to that toxicity, they can fuck off. You feel me? Because change happens when you decide to. So today I forgive myself for the toxic manipulative behavior that I did have, because I did have it. I didn't intentionally have it. I didn't know I had it, but it's a reality and we all do. But are you willing to acknowledge it and change it? Because you can't acknowledge what you don't change. One of my coworkers was like, you gotta own it. If you don't own it, you can't control it. So I gotta own it. I can't help people heal. I can't help the world heal if I don't own my own bullshit. So today I'm just letting you know, man, I done been fucked up. I done did some crazy ass shit, but I'm human and I'm healing. And a lot of times we're not aware of the things that we do because we're human. So it ain't too late to forgive yourself. It's never too late to forgive yourself. I'ma heal. I'ma take it. I'ma take that charge and I'ma heal it and I'ma change it. And it's gonna be, people think healing it is fun, but it's not. It's not like I said, it's not a fun experience, but it's worth it. So today I forgive myself and I ask you to think of whatever it is and stop and forgive yourself. And also don't be hard on yourself. Don't be mad at yourself and don't beat yourself up because you ain't forgiving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, or don't be mad at yourself because of the things you done. Like, you human. You allowed to make mistakes. Don't ever beat yourself up for that. So, be human. Forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Once you see it, you acknowledge it and you change it. And that's where the growth really comes from. So, that's a little jewel I wanted to drop. Again, happy fucking Tuesday. I'm going to hop back on this work, but forgive yourself. It's okay to heal. And it's a perfect time to heal. If you're watching this today during the Pisces moon, it's a perfect time to really address those emotions and heal them. And love on yourself and be kind to yourself because that's what you deserve. You human.